Stadium in Las Vegas. It's the Michigan Wolverines against the South Carolina Gamecocks. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marsh. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage. There. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Look out, he's breaking free. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Wolverines will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. That's the spin move. It's caught, he's got room. And he's in the clear down the right side, end zone ahead. Touchdown, Michigan. They strike first in this national title bout. A tremendous start for this offense, right down the field, into the end zone, handling the moment, executing in this national championship game. And both coaches told us the importance of a start in this big game.
Well, you can't have a better start than you had right there. And we talk about momentum all the time. We talk about rhythm all the time. There is no better way to establish both of those than an early score. Terrific job of game planning and then execution by this group to stick it in the end zone early in this game.
Bringing it out, it's Harbor. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. Tries the right with a quick throw. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And the pass is incomplete.
You know, this is such good defense. Even if he catches this, I don't think he's getting much. It's thrown fairly short. Defense is there. Incomplete. Seems kind of nondescript.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. On the move now. He'll throw it now. With the catch, it's Clark. Brought down short of that first down. It's going to set up a 4th and 4.
Chris, I like the idea here offensively of...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on 4th down at their own end of the field. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down. The Gamecocks will line up on 1st and 10. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Well, in our meetings, this defense told us they're going to be ready for these plays. They understand the looks and the motion, and they know that this offense loves to use these, in particular early in a game. And here they are trying to go to that well, and sure enough, defense is ready for it.
And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
When we talked with the coaches, they said this was their concern. Their offensive line trying to hold up against this pass rush. And here, right away, they've got the quarterback under duress.
Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They move the ball to the 48 and earn a fresh set of downs.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet.
He grabs it inside the 20. They make the tackle all the way down to the 17. After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Right down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Well, we knew this was going to be a big plan for this offense, getting on the edge with the speed that they have at wide receiver. As a defense, they've got to be prepared for this. They've got to set the edge. They're unable to do it here. This is a massive play early in this game for this offense down the field. I know this sounds crazy, but on these quick RPOs, the quarterback has to just take his time. Now, you can't take forever. I'm not saying that, but you've got to take your time, make sure you're creating the right read, and then more importantly, you've got to handle that ball so you can throw it accurately.
They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Chris, I think they need to be aggressive here. What does a field goal really give you? It doesn't give you anything, but you've got a chance right here to tie this football game up with a score. You've got to take that chance. You don't know how many possessions you're going to have in this position, so you've got to capitalize once you're down here. Chris, it seems like the quarterback made up his mind before the snap. This has got to be a post-snap read. To me, this is a pass read all day long. He gives it to the back, and they don't gain any yards.
Touchdown, Gamecocks! They begin to fight back here in this championship game. So this offense responds after falling behind. A satisfying drive, but also a relief throw. They get in the end zone. They match the earlier score from their opponent. And now they can feel better about things.
Way better about things. You don't want to go down multiple scores, in particular in a championship environment. Great job executing by this group. And now if I'm the offensive coordinator, I look at that drive and I ask myself, what's working? How can I attack this defense moving forward? Take the success that you've already had and replicate that in later drives.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Marsh. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. As the first down is still going. Solid game there. He's out across the 30. And the Wolverines hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
To get the edge like this, you've got to take care of that edge defender, and they do a great job on the left side of this offensive line, getting it blocked up. Then you need some perimeter blocking as well. Wide receivers, selfless on the outside. Nice run right here on the toss play.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. 2nd down play coming up. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes a quick grab. And they make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to an end. So after a competitive, fun first quarter, we are all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down. Offense in hurry-up mode. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Catch is made behind the line of scrimmage. That play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43. The Wolverines come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Makes the catch and has space. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. So the completion yields 7 yards. Solid gain to set up 2nd and 3. Looking to chuck it again. Running back grabs it on a screen. And nowhere to go there. The defense all over it. 3rd down and short in this championship game on the 9th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Finds his man. It's Marsh. And the Gamecocks fail to get a 3rd down stop again. This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
No mystery who they're looking to on 3rd down. You find your best wide receiver, you love the matchup, and you go to him. That's an easy pitch and catch and an easy first down.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
Well, Chris, it's kind of like rinse and repeat on these sets of downs here. Quality run on first down, move the chains on 2nd and 3rd down, and stay on the field. This line is doing one heck of a job, in particular on first down.
Here comes a handoff. Running through the tackle. They'll bring him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 9-yard line.
That's just a really nice job by the running back and the offensive line. They're persistent in the run game, and it pays off for a first down.
The Wolverines looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. 1st and goal, handoff. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines! So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain. He's just short of the 40.
Well, Chris, finally they get that run game going. I've been asking them to run it better on first down. They finally do, and here, lo and behold, they move the chains. Good job up front. Running back gets loose, and now you got a first down.
Dropping back, it's Sellers. He bought some time, now lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They could complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
Second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a receiver deep middle. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain.
You're rolling to your right like that as a right-handed quarterback. I love the idea of trying to take a shot down the field. You can see it really well. You've got the momentum, and you can throw it accurately moving that direction, but they're just unable to connect.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. On the run here, lets it go. This time a completion. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, they're able to get themselves off the hook. They put themselves behind the chains, an obvious passing situation, which you know you want to avoid, but they're able to still move the chains. That's a good job by the quarterback.
Looking deep down the left side. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Trying to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Chris, give credit to this quarterback and this offense. They continue to be patient and just continue to make first downs, and now getting the ball across the 50, clearly now in scoring range. And as a quarterback, you've got to think to yourself, no sacks. You can't take a negative play and knock yourself out of field goal range.
He's got it in the open. The Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They have 2 more to work with before halftime.
Give this offense a lot of credit. They needed to put together a drive after their defense just gave up the touchdown, and they've been able to do so. Nice first down there.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
That is a difficult throw, Chris. You're throwing into some tight windows in this position on the field. You just got to be careful with the football. The last thing you want to do is put this ball in harm's way and create a turnover. This quarterback has got to be more careful.
Caught over the middle. It's Harbor. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, South Carolina. And now a PAT can level the score heading into halftime. And he knocks it right through. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Bringing it out, it's Marsh. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can they make something happen? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
Defense is playing well in all areas here. First, the pressure on the quarterback. He's clearly hurried, and because of that, I didn't feel like this was the best read. He just kind of jumps at it, throws it right in the double cover.
He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. The Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Harbor. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. To throw, it's Sellers. Looking to scramble. Grab behind the line. It's Fuller. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. So behind the 6, second and long from their 14. It's an option look. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? And this is going to be a safety.
I mean, you never want to give up points, and certainly having to kick this ball away after the safety is not advantageous. But, boy, it's a lot better than giving up that defensive touchdown. They're pretty fortunate that they were able to recover that ball, even if it's for a safety.
Offense ready to start this drive. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Wolverines will come to the line to run the hurry up. Handoff from the shotgun. Got the first down and still motoring. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. A big chunk gain. More of the same for this offense. The defense still no answer for this running back.
Chris, I certainly thought that they were going to come up with some sort of answer to this run game at halftime, but it doesn't look like they've changed anything schematically. And if they're not going to change, don't change anything from a play call perspective. Keep feeding this back.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Breaks free down the left side. End zone ahead. He will not be caught. Touchdown, Wolverines.
This guy has such a nose for the goal line. Now, second rushing touchdown of the game. And I'm telling you, anytime he's close, he's getting that ball across the goal line. There is no doubt about it. He is so good in that situation.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Remember, the last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They got to regroup from that right away. The sure hands, it's Sellers. He goes out of bounds, but they move it out near the 30.
Yeah, I love the timing here of this out route. Chris, this ball has got to be thrown before the wide receiver breaks. The quarterback understands that, and that's what he sees. It's also imperative that he knows that he's got off coverage from that corner. That corner needs to have what's called deep responsibility. If he does, it's considered free access, and all you need to do is throw that ball on time, which he does for the completion.
Quick throw to his receiver. With the catch, it's Tuggle. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
That is such an important conversion to keep your offense on the field. They're trying to execute this comeback here in the second half. They need points. They need it in a hurry. It's a good job of moving the chains on third down.
He's got his man wide open. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line. The Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. The Gamecocks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This linebacker's ability to diagnose allows him to play behind the line of scrimmage. A great tackle for loss there, and this defense is humming. Third
down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Muscles past the defender. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Open field ahead. Here he goes. Across the 40. He's in the clear. Past the 10. It's a foot race. They won't catch him. Touchdown, Michigan.
That's exactly what you want to do on offense here. You've got the lead, and then you've got a short field. Put the pedal down. Get in the end zone, and now they're able to do that. This offense is in a great rhythm. That needs to continue the rest of the day.
Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. He'll go up and over the pile to convert the two-point try. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Here's the throw deep downfield. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete.
You know, Chris, not all incompletions are created equal. If you signal to the defense that you're willing to take a shot, that lives in the back of their mind the entirety of the game. I think this will open up the run game at some point for this offense.
Looking to pass, it's Sellers. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Well, this defense knew that they were going to have to defend these shots down the field. They told us that this offense likes to be aggressive, and they had to be aware.
Looking for a deep completion. He's got it near the end zone. Wow, what a one-handed catch by the senior. The Gamecocks come up to the line in the hurry-up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he'll be stopped just short of the end zone at the 1. It's a second and goal play for the offense. Muscles in for the score. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
What a job by the big fellas up front. To be able to run the football in this field position, you've got to have an offensive line that can just overpower the defensive line. That's a beautiful feeling as a quarterback, as a running back, and as a play caller. You've got 5 guys up front that are just winning.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Marsh. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. They make the tackle, but this running back just continues to churn out the yards. What a game. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Got an opening here. Breaks it. Here he goes. Inside the 20. Crosses the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Wolverines.
His best trait, Chris, is that he's got a great nose for the goal line. Not 1, not 2, 4 touchdowns on the day. What an incredible performance from an outstanding back.
The offense will line up to go for 2. If they make it, it's a 3-possession game. Wants to throw it. Caught quickly. This time he stopped short, scored the touchdown, but doesn't back it up with a two-point conversion. It's Michigan in front at the end of the quarter. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Back to throw. It's Sellers. Stays on his feet. A deep shot to the left side. Pass ball is incomplete, but there was heavy contact, and here comes the penalty flag. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. And the quarterback dropping back. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. They'll run the option. Pitch play to the back. He's past the marker and still going. He's got a crease. He goes out of bounds, spotted just short of the 20. The first down on the ground, that's been something that's been hard to come by for this offense here. There's still time, though, to get the running game going.
Chris, it has been tough sledding running the football. Even that first down run, there's just not a lot of room, not a lot of success. It seems like this defense is fully committed to stopping the run game. Maybe time for a play-action pass? I think it should be coming up.
Pass is caught on a comeback route. The Gamecocks looking to use the up-tempo offense here. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The Gamecocks answer with a touchdown of their own. And now they'll go for a two-point conversion. Looking right. This one caught. And the crucial two-point conversion is good. Makes it just a 7-point game now. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Marsh. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And the Michigan offense back out on the field. Grinding away with a running game. Nowhere to run up the middle. Second down after that run on the previous play. And he drops back in the gun. It's the running back in the flat. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Here we go. Third down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks. The Wolverines lining up here on 1st and 10. Every first down gets them closer to a championship. And Joe, this is what this offense has trained for. This is what they live for, moments like this.
And what is this moment?
It's caught, and he's got a lane. Touchdown, Wolverines. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him. Another huge play on the ultimate stage with this quarterback. He's been a great leader by example all season long. Now, get fitted for that championship ring.
Chris, as a quarterback, you prepare for a game like this of this magnitude. And this is an absolute dream performance, as well as he could have played. He's been a great leader. He's done everything right. And I got to say, This guy has been such a joy to cover. What a season. Congratulations, he's going to be a national champion.
Now they'll empty the backfield on this two-point conversion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Here comes the Gamecocks offense back on the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Pressure is coming. Touchdown, South Carolina. What a grab in the end zone and a clutch moment. The Gamecocks answer with a touchdown of their own. A huge connection for a touchdown shows the explosiveness of this offense. A lightning strike for 6 points.
I mean, Chris, that was some impressive throw right there. That is a big-time throw. That next-level scout, he's going to be impressed with what he saw right there. Anticipation, driving the football into that open area. Whoa, I'll tell you what, this guy is playing some ball.
And he's got it. The two-point conversion to make this a 16-point lead, back within 2 scores. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Marsh. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock.
Chris, as an offense, you've got to have better success on first down. Now it's an obvious passing situation. I've always felt you want to throw the ball when you want to versus throw the ball when you have to. This is a have-to situation, which means that pass rush is
caught way downfield for a huge gain. Out of bounds after a solid gain. Moves the ball across the 40.
That is putting a massive amount of trust in this quarterback, and he pays it off. What a great completion for a first down, and now one more first down is going to salt this game away. But I think they need to run the football to do it.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
This is exactly what they need to do here. Milk the clock, keep the ball on the ground, keep this game clock running, and if it is, as a quarterback, I'm not snapping this ball on the next play until it's inside of 4 seconds on the play clock. That's how you manage this game.
Looking to pass here on second down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. The Gamecocks will spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll still have 2 available as we approach the end of this game.
That screen didn't fool anyone. This defense was all over it. You can see the pursuit, and at that point as a quarterback, you might want to just throw it at their feet, burn the ball, because, man, you're taking a big loss by trying to complete that screen pass. Defense was all over it.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Caught with the back behind. Oh, and he fumbles. The defense scoops it up. He's not going to get the first down. Down now. Heads-up move by the head coach. Using that challenge, officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. offense choosing to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. Defense makes the stop. That'll be a turnover on downs. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game. Final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? Quick throw. Catch made on the out route. And the offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining.
You know, for me, this is just too much cushion from this corner. He needs to at least be aggressive enough to be in there to try to break up this out route. He knows that it's a timing pass, but you can tell he's threatened by the speed of this wide receiver, and so he's more concerned with being beat deep.
Grab down the middle. It's Barber. Tackle made at the 21. This offense in great scoring position now. 1st down, the clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Moves out of the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That is exactly what you're looking for on offense here in this situation. Inside of 2 minutes, you're down in this ball game. You've got to get 1st downs and stop the clock. And the quarterback does both of those things. He picks it up with his legs and gets out of bounds. Beautiful job.
From the gun, he looks for an open man. Looking for 6. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And the defense is going to win this game.
GG's though. Dummy.
Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Now, Maul beat you. No, I beat you. Goofy. Big Bo. Big Bo beat you. I'm Big Bo. Remember that.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. And it's a safety.
Oh my God. What the freak am I doing?
After giving up the
That's so crazy.
What a
That's a wow.
That must be for a quarterback. That defensive tackle was in his lap right away. That pass
game over. GG, you sucker.
Into his lap, right in the end zone, and that's a safety. What a great rush by that tackle.
Dang. Oh, so bad.
What an enormous achievement. National champions with a perfect record. That has been rare in the history of this sport, especially in the playoff era. Joel, think about that. What it took to get here. Never to stumble. Always to answer the challenge.
And Chris, it's never been harder in this era because of the 9 games in the conference schedule, the conference championship game. You've got to go through the entirety of the college football playoff. To achieve this, it's almost unprecedented. We've seen a couple of teams come close. We saw Indiana a few years. They were able to get it done. But my goodness, what a year for this group and this coaching staff. This is a team that all of college football will remember for a long time.
And that will do it for our coverage here. Thanks for joining us. For Joel Klatt and Holly Rowe, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.